This is Maya from the Worldwide Good News, and I have Megan.
Hey!
Hello, from Melbourne, right?
Yeah, from Melbourne, Australia.
This is so cool. It's 1 o'clock, right, in Melbourne right now?
Yep, 1 in the afternoon.
On a Wednesday.
Yes.
It's
Oprah time. Oprah's on at 1 o'clock in the afternoon in Australia, so it's Oprah time.
Oh, great. And I'm at 6 o'clock Tuesday night in San Francisco. How wild is that?
Crazy. It is crazy.
Yeah. It is. It is. Well, you're in the future.
Exactly.
So Megan is this amazing, bubbly personality. You are a jewelry maker. You are an amazing, positive vlogger. You have attracted amazing things in your life, including Oprah in your taco dinner, which is just amazing.
I know, that was so exciting. I don't know that I can top that one.
That's pretty awesome, and you can top that one, knowing you. And you're just a constant, just a constant amazing, like what I see because I'm on your Facebook and I'm on your YouTube channel, is just constant amazing positivity about life and enjoying yourself and, having your family around. So
yeah, it's important to do all that. It's important to just find the fun in things, I think, don't you?
Yeah, yeah. And were you always this way, or is this like something that sparked?
So someone else asked me that the other day, and I can't remember a time when I wasn't. I think I might be a little bit more outgoing now than I was as a child, but I really seriously can't remember. I can't remember. I've never had like depression or anything like that, fortunately, because I think that must be really hard for the people that suffer with that. That must be, a big thing. But no, I've always been happy. But I did, like there's definitely a time when I realized that, for example, when The Secret came out, the movie The Secret, when I saw that, I thought, wow, that's what I've always done. So to me, that kind of affirmed what I had always believed. It just gave it a name. I didn't really, had never thought about it in any other way. So I guess that's the way I would say I live my life. Sort of just like I don't ever think anything's impossible.
Yeah.
In fact, there was a video I found that I'd made in 2008, and I said, I don't know why, but I don't think it's impossible that Oprah would come to my house and maybe make a YouTube with me and have a drink. And I'm like, I look back at that now and I think, how bizarre is that I said that?
Yeah, and then I think that's probably the easy and the flow and the love that you just project is what comes back to you. So of course Oprah came for a drink and she brought tequila, right?
She brought fabulous tequila, really nice tequila. Yeah, it was yummy.
That's amazing. That's just such a ease. You take your kids and you've gone around the world, and it's this amazing, beautiful family of people who support each other. And how do you, for the people who are wanting that in their life, how do you, what is your, daily cultivation of this?
I think you've got to just be open with everyone and be friendly. Like, I try not to have an argument. Like, I really do try and keep the peace, because my husband likes the house to be really neat and tidy. He's a lot, more into that than I. I mean, I am a neat person, but not to that degree at all. So I guess there's little things that you have to do for the person that go out of your way, that, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not a naturally neat, tidy person, but your partner is, then yes, you have to make that effort to make them feel happy, because he feels happier in a house that's like that.
Yeah.
And so that creates harmony. So I guess doing things that create harmony are really the key. And I think Dr. Phil, the Dr. Phil show, how he always says that, try and make your partner feel great for the day. And I think that helps. And with your kids as well, I talk to them all the time about everything. And
so really for me, when I look at you and I see your updates, you're a person of peace. You're a person of global peace. Maybe you're not just saying it or advertising it, you just are. And
I really am. I avoid that. And even in the last few years, being involved with YouTube and Facebook, I don't know if you've felt it, but certain people in your life start to judge you and wonder what you're doing. Like, I've had, not people, obviously the people who are online get it because they're online, right? So it's the people who have never done YouTube, or they're new to Facebook or whatever. And there's that element of people that sort of go, oh, what's she doing then? And it's really, I find it so bizarre. And I find it very, very confronting when people are questioning what I'm doing, when really all I'm doing is making positive videos and making things about happiness. So I don't know. I guess that's their issue, don't you?
It is their issue. I think what was it, Wayne Dyer who said, what other people think about you is their business.
Yeah, I reckon it's true. And
Yeah.
so now I'm just kind of backing off those people. The people that don't really make me feel good, I just don't see as much of.
Yeah. Yeah. Attract the right people.
Yeah.
Attract the happy cheerleaders in your life. I mean, I think
Yes.
that's the best way to live. You want to live with people who love you and appreciate you. And I think
Yeah.
you said on your website as well that, have the people that are positive around you. Don't have the people who tell you your dreams can't come true.
Yeah.
And
That Mark Twain quote that says,
yeah,
surround yourself, the little people will make you feel little, but the great people will make it that you too can feel great. Like, that's such a good quote.
it
And
is.
it's
It's
true.
wonderful.
Because people are happy in their life, people that are happy, right? So people who have got something, they've got, like, they might not do YouTubes, but they might be successful in a fashion business, or, they've got
Yeah.
happiness. Like, I find that the people that have their own happiness, whether it's the same as mine or different to mine, are more supportive in return. So the
Yeah.
people that are happy are happier back.
Positive attracts positive and it becomes a bigger positive. And really the way we met is through this third person's website, Lilu Masse, who's
Yeah.
actually in San Francisco right now, and just this whole beautiful network of people who I all know through Skype. And
Yeah.
they're all positive and bubbly and all in their own way making this world a better place and making it more positive for other people to live.
Yeah. It's a
And
great group, isn't it?
it's amazing. It's a
Yeah.
group of change agents, and I'm so honored to be part of it.
Yeah.
And Worldwide Good News, I wouldn't be in Worldwide Good News without 100-Day Challenge and Lilu Masse and yourself. We all were either called or together as a group created this bigger entity that's, helping the world be a better place. It's so beautiful. I mean,
Yeah, it is. It's great.
it is great. Awesome. So for people, well, your jewelry is probably full of happiness as well. Can you show you you are wearing your jewelry,
I've
right?
got one with a little star on today.
Nice. And the bracelets as well?
Some little clicky bracelets. I haven't got my I'm in my living room, so I'm not actually in my jewelry room. Otherwise, I could just go and show you. But yeah, my jewelry does, and it has I use a lot of symbolic pieces like peace signs and love hearts, and I like all that sort of stuff. Smiley faces. I'm
Yeah.
a bit of a hippie throwback or something, I think. Someone was telling me the other day that when they flew to the moon, the computer that they used had about as much power as an iPhone.
Yes.
Isn't that incredible?
That is incredible. Yeah. And Apple is about 45 minutes away from here.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love my Mac computer. There's nothing like it for me.
Yeah, my iPhone is my favorite. That just chimed is one of my favorite toys.
Yeah.
And it makes
What we do
communication.
without all that stuff, I don't know what we did.
I don't know. I think the technology is helping us create a better world. I mean, look at you're sitting halfway across the world. We're having a conversation. I'm recording it for everybody else to see. I'll be editing it and sending it around the world, and we can reach so many more people and inspire with just a little talk, with just being friends for years on on the different websites and just messaging each other. Okay, let's just do this. And now we're doing it, and now we're going to send it to the rest of the world, and it's just so amazing.
Hello, rest of the world.
Hey, rest of the world, we love you.
I was lucky enough when I was in America this time to actually meet Stephen Schwartz, who wrote Wicked and wrote Godspell.
Yeah.
And that was also on my vision board, and I cannot believe I actually got to meet him. And now we're friends. He's really nice. I met him in New York. And then when I went to Chicago, I also had drinks with him there, and he's wonderful.
That's so great. And that's, something you use a lot. You use a lot of visioning and a vision board, and it's in front of you all the time. So it really, really helps you center on those wonderful things that you want to have in your life and you want to, change your life or transform your life to the better, and the people you want to attract in.
Yeah, and I didn't sort of necessarily start it like that. It was just in my art room where I work, and I've got a television and I've got all the stuff around it. So it was like tickets to concerts, and then there was a picture of Oprah. It was just stuff that made me kind of smile. And then, after I'd been to see the Oprah show, Harpo sent me a letter in an envelope with Harpo on it, and it was the photo, that I'd had taken when I was there. So I put that on the board, and so it was really funny that when Harpo and, some of the production team came and then Oprah came, it was bizarre to have them in my art room. And there I'm looking at my vision board. You've probably seen the YouTube I made with Oprah. And so there it is, like the envelope from Harpo, and there's Oprah on the board. She couldn't believe it either. It's like, it's weird. And I think my revelation this week is that I think that vision board works for me because it's in my kind of meditating spot. I don't actually meditate. I don't sit down, close my eyes and, do that unless I'm just about to go to sleep and I relax a bit. But generally my meditation time would really be when I'm just making jewelry and I kind of get in a zone. And I kind of, I have the TV on, but I kind of drift in and out of watching the TV. It's really just kind of a bit of background noise. And I sort of look around the board and I look at the pictures and I kind of smile, and I didn't realise I smiled, and I caught myself smiling at like the picture of Oprah at our place and stuff like that. And I thought, I wonder if it's the energy that I put into the photos and that board when I'm looking at it, because it makes me feel good, if that's what makes that board really so powerful.
Yeah, I believe it is, because what you just described is meditation in action and movement. I mean, for people who think meditation is only sitting on your behind and chanting, I believe that there's so many different ways you can meditate. You can be chopping a cucumber and be meditating. So I believe that you're probably you're like one of the most powerful manifestors I know, and you're doing it in a loving and almost non-intentional ways. You're just letting it go. It's just
I do, because it doesn't really matter. Like, if Oprah had not come to the house, it was still in my head. Like, it would always have been in my head that it was not impossible. Like, I would have always thought, you know what, it's possible. Why couldn't she come to my house? She had my card, like all that sort of stuff. So even if that had not happened, I would probably still think it was possible. You know what I mean? Like, so... Yeah. Like when we all started with the 100-day challenge, sometimes things don't happen in 100 days and sometimes they happen in 5 days. So I just kind of, for me, I don't really put a timeline on it because I figure it'll happen at the right time.
Exactly.
So, there's always things you want to happen, or you hope you'll meet someone, or you'll hope something will happen. But I just think I think the world opens up as it's supposed to.
Exactly, and don't give it a expiration date. If I don't do it by that date, it's not going to happen. I believe in, I do a lot of work with coaches and just very inspirational people, and I believe in putting a goal in the future, maybe giving it a date, but then putting down the work.
Yes.
On a daily basis. Like, what have I done today to achieve a goal? If it's a goal like, a career change or something that's really tangible.
I agree.
Yeah, and for you just put it out there and you let it go, and that's why it came back. And I think,
because it doesn't really matter if those things happen or not. Like, I'm still, I've still got a great family, and all that stuff's still here. Whether I get to do those glamorous type things or not, or that doesn't change my life so much.
Yeah, it's just gravy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's true.
You want to leave us with any thoughts for people to inspire them? What inspires you that can inspire other people?
You know what? I am going to read you a quote that someone put on my Facebook page today. Her name's Elise, so I'll just look away for a second.
Okay.
Okay, listen to this. This girl, I know her from Sydney. I actually know her from the 100-day challenge. Her name's Elise Francis. Hi, Elise. I'll have to make sure she sees this now. She had this quote that she made up today. Well, I don't know when she made it up, but she had it, and it's hers. She said, spend time with people that make your light shine stronger, not ones who are actively dimming it a little more each time you see them.
I love it.
Isn't that great? Because you know how there are some people that just want to bring you down and don't want to, you know what I mean? Like, so you want to be with the people who are turning that dimmer up, not down.
Yeah. No, that's so true. And I've been surrounding myself with cheerleaders lately, of, male and female.
Look, the fact of the matter is, there are going to be some people watching this that I'm going to annoy because I might be too full on for them or whatever, and that's totally fine. Some people will like us and some people won't, and we will like some people and we won't like others, like for no real reason. Like, sometimes you just don't get along with everyone. So I think that's fine, but then there's no need to take it any further. Like, people don't need to go, you know what, I hate that yellow top you've got on, or you know what, you know how like on YouTube they say stuff like that. I think that you just move on. And then, so the same in reverse, if those things do happen, you just got to let them go. And the people that do make you feel like your yellow top doesn't look good, you just kind of drift them away.
Mm-hmm. Momo from the Momo Zone calls it the cut-up syndrome. You just cut them out of your life.
Yeah.
They need to be around here. They just need to be.
No, they can go and do it to someone else.
Yeah, exactly. I want, happy, positive people, because when we all get together and feed on each other's positivity, we really inspire a huge amount of people.
Yeah.
And we change the world. There's no doubt about it.
Exactly. I totally agree. You're doing a great job doing all this.
Thank you. Thank you. You're doing an unbelievable job.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That was really good fun.
And this was Maya from the Worldwide Good News.